Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be looking at opening an email that you've received, downloading attachments from the email and responding to the email, and forwarding the email. So let's start by looking at an email that we received. So the last email that we sent, I actually have it in my inbox. It's got all my nice little attachments to it. So we've left-clicked on the email itself, and it's opened it up in the side preview mirror window. And we can see that we have two attachments, the background of the berries and the Word document. And we've got an built-in inline picture. So this one's not so easy to download. You can right-click and save image as, so that's one way. With your documents, we can download it by clicking on the little arrow there, and it'll download it to your download folder, or you can left click on that little pointing down arrow there and click download, or you can click save to OneDrive and that'll save it straight to your OneDrive, or you can go preview so you can actually have a look at the document before you download it, and then we'll look at how you download it from there. So we've got it here open in our folder window now. So then you've got the options here of to download it, to hide the email. You can look at it in accessibility mode, you can print it, you can find information on it. So if you say we're going to be looking for the word great, so we click find and we type great, and it comes up and shows me every spot in the document that it says great. So there's quite a few spots that have great. But yeah, okay, so that's how we do that. So the next thing, we close that preview window. So now how do you reply to this message? So there's a few options for this. You can come down, scroll down the bottom, and there's a reply button here. And then, so you just hit reply, and it gives you the option of replying to the message. So you just type in a message. And hit send. So the other options you've got is up here, you've got a reply button. Or this is a reply all button. So this is an interesting one. So this is if a message has been sent to multiple people, then you can reply to everybody that message has gone out to. And this button here is a forward button. So you click on that and you can forward the email to somebody. And then the other options you've got here is reply all by meeting. You can delete it, you can mark the email as read or unread, and you can flag it, you can mark it as junk, you can mark it as phishing. So that means if it's an email where someone's trying to get your details off you, it's not someone that you know, it's not an email that you should really even be looking at. General rule of thumb, if you don't know the person that sent you an email, it's probably a computer application that's actually emailed you. They've just randomly got a program that creates random email addresses and sends it to everybody. They're very irritating, and the more we mark them as phishing, the less everyone's going to get them. But then they just come up with more. You can create rules. That's a totally another lesson. We'll look at that in another one. And then you've got a few other options down there as well. So say you want to send an email to multiple people. So we'll forward this email. So and all you do to send it to multiple people is you just put in multiple addresses. So you just type in different addresses in here, and once you've finished writing the address, it'll give you the option of writing another one. So yes, so that's how you email to that one. These are the only email addresses I've currently got in my contacts in this account. So, but if you find you've actually written it to the wrong person, you can just cross it out. And another very useful thing, you might see at the end of the to item here, you've got CC and BCC. This means, CC means carbon copy. So a carbon copy means that it's basically a copy of the email. So the email itself is to this address, but you also want to send it to this one so that both of them can actually see what the conversation has been about. And if you want to use BCC, which means blind carbon copy, it means that any address that gets put in here, so say I put the info apps alive here, then the apps alive email won't actually see this one. So you could have 20 odd emails in there, but then none of them know that this one's got it. This is actually really, really important if you're sending out emails to a list, because a lot of people don't want their email address given out to everybody. So it's really useful to actually put all of the email addresses to, if you're sending to a group where the people don't know each other, in this blind carbon copy, so that you're not giving out people's email addresses. A squealing toddler. So yes, very, very important if you're sending out to a group of people that don't know each other. If it's all people that know each other, you can just put them all up in the top because they've all got each other's email addresses. So if you're sending out to everyone in your family, pop them all up there. But if you're sending it to your friends and they don't all know each other, like you might know somebody from school, you know somebody else from church, you know somebody else from Boys Brigade or Girls Brigade or Garden Club or anything else like that, put their email addresses in this blind carbon copy section, because that way you're honouring their email address and their privacy and that sort of thing. So yeah, so I'll show you what it looks like. So you'll be able to see what this address can actually see, and it won't actually see that one. So we'll click send. So that's come up as a new email. So that's the one from today. And you can see that you can't actually see that it's been sent to both email accounts. So yeah, I hope that helps and that makes sense. If you don't understand, just send me an email and comment on this message and I'll go through it more clearly again. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, so that's how to open your email, how to reply to an email, how to download documents in the email, how to reply to everybody. Oh, actually, I didn't actually show you that one, did I? Okay, let's do that one. So you need to reply to everyone. So the first thing we need to do is actually make it so that we're sending it to multiple people. So we'll reply to this. And in this one, we'll add another email address. Oh, another useful feature, if it's got a red squiggle underneath it, that means that there's a spelling mistake. So you just right-click on that and it comes up with the correct spelling. So we'll hit send on that. And now, when you open up the email, you can see that you've got the option of replying to all, whereas before it only had reply to one, because there was only one email address. So if you hit reply to all, it's got the email, both emails in there, because it was only me sending it to me. It's only got one in there now. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. But you can see in here, it's got from Apps Alive, and it's got to Apps Alive and info at Apps Alive. So yes, I hope that helps. If you've got any comments, questions or suggestions, leave them below. And you can just reply to one if you wish. You don't need to reply to all. And yeah, so to recap what we've gone over opening up your email, saving documents to either your OneDrive, your hard drive, previewing them and printing them. We've also looking at replying to an email, replying to all the recipients of an email, carbon copying emails to somebody, and blind carbon copying to people, as well as forwarding emails. So yeah, if you've got any comments, questions or suggestions, leave them below, and I hope you've found this really interesting, and I hope you have a great day. Bless you.